Hello everyone. This is Ahmad Qadirov, and I'm going to explain and just to practice with you the lesson 47 from the Collocation in Use Intermediate Level book. The topic is about movement and speed. So here, take a look at the synonyms of fast. Because you know, there are a lot of synonyms of fast, but you should understand when they are used. For example, if you fast, we can use just fast, and we can use it with a car, train, lane, computer, pace. For example, the fast train to London only takes 45 minutes. I don't like driving in the fast lane on the motorway. Fast lane, for example, if you don't know, it's a lane in a motorway where vehicles usually go at the highest speed possible. And quick, we usually use with the words like look, glance, answer, decision, shower, lunch. For example, we had a quick glance at the menu and went in. We just look at it for a few maybe seconds and few just a short time, and then we enter to the restaurant because we like it the menu, right? I think I'll have a quick shower before going. So we don't say fast shower, fast glance. Understand that. Rapid now is more formal. These words, rapid, speedy, swift, prompt, are used more formal, so you can definitely use them in your writing. For example, there has been a rapid decline in the number of seafarers visiting the island each year. The builders made rapid progress with a new stadium. So you see, as you can see, it's a great word, and you can say rapid, for example, increase, rapid change, so it's a great word actually, and also it means like sudden, like sudden, fast change. Speedy now. She made a speedy recover after her operations. The new web pages provide speedy access to airline and train timetables for two countries. Like whenever you have a doubt on how to use this word,
Speedy.
take a look at the definition. Like it means quick. He's a very speedy worker. We need to take speedy action, decision, everyone is hoping for a speedy end to the conflict. It means that it will hopefully happen quickly. So you see, we are using these words like speedy end, reaction, action. I mean, sorry, decision, recovery. Usually, when somebody is ill, we use this word, speedy recovery. Uh, you know. So yeah, definitely this word swift. Swift government took swift action to change the law, right? So, as you might have guessed, it's used with a response, reaction, recovery as well. So, for example, it could be like happening quickly in a short period of time. So, this is an extremely urgent matter. I hope you will be able to give us a swift response. And next word is prompt. Prompt reply response. It's a great word, by the way. It's done something quickly without delay on time, arrange time. For example, imagine, you usually pay, yeah, for payments of your electricity, gas, this kind of, stuff. So if you prompt payment of bills is a good idea, like, paying in advance, like, yeah, on time, just before. It's much better than paying, like, I don't know, much later because you might have then some fine if you pay late. Walk, pace, business, efficiency. Brisk is like kind of full of energy, quick. So we had a brisk walk, energetic, quick walk. She does everything with brisk efficiency, quick, energetically, right? Hasty, now, on the other hand, could have some negative connotation, like, negative meaning. Like, we should not make a hasty decision because usually it's something like quick in a hurry that you may regret later because you didn't give enough thought for it. So remember these words, and we have also these collocations with the speed. Like this car has a top speed of 160 or 80 kilometers per hour. It's like maximum speed. Or he drove at breakneck speed along the motorway and was soon stopped by the police. So it means you just, yeah, it's carelessly fast and dangerous. Now, some collocations now on slow movement and stopping. It was fascinating to see the winning goal in slow motion. When something happens in slow motion, you play it in a so slow way, I mean, in a much less speed, so you can watch it. Like usually we watch in sport competitions like Olympic Games, or we have also now slow motion camera actually. We were stuck in slow moving traffic for an hour on our way to the airport. So, slow moving traffic, it means that cars going really slow, not so fast, not as usual. After the accident, traffic slowed to a crawl and finally came to a standstill. Here, slow to a crawl, it means that it's like almost not like moving. And standstill is the point where traffic doesn't move anymore. It just stops. Like cars stop if there's something going on the road, like an accident or road works. He always does everything in an unhurried manner, right? Unhurried manner. It's like slow. Usually, kind of we are criticizing it because he does not even care, doing a bit faster, but he should maybe do it a bit faster. So just does it really slow. Leisurely breakfast, it's kind of in a more positive way. Like if you have, I mean, you get up late and you had a leisurely breakfast, like on Sunday, usually you do it in a relaxed way, while on the weekdays, because you need to go to work or study, you don't have a leisurely breakfast because you try to go and not to be late. I'm trying to learn the violin, but my progress is painfully slow. Well, when you expect to make a progress, but it doesn't happen all the time. Like sometimes students try to read every day, but their progress is painfully slow. So you just, sometimes are impatient also as well. Changes in speed, movement, and direction. Like as it left the city, train gathered or picked up speed and headed north. We took a short cut through a narrow side street and saved ourselves a 15-minute walk. So took a shortcut, it means being able to find, of course, first of all, and then getting that short way, so you don't go as usual in the main way, but through some streets, side streets, you go much faster. Usually, like local taxi drivers know all the side streets and shortcuts. Several roads were closed, so we had to make a detour. Sometimes, if the road is closed and you need to change the way you do and just take an indirect road. I lost my balance and fell off my bike. I lost my footing and fell down the bank. And like sometimes when you don't pay attention where your finger steps are, like by when you're taking a photo, you can end up falling down. I mean, falling down. I tried to steer the conversation away from the terrible exam results. Well, this is a great collocation. Like it's like changing the subject. You see, like I tried to steer the conversation because I had a bad result, right? She took a few steps towards the bus, so we say take steps, but changed her mind and decided not to go after all. And I turned my bag upside down to repair it, like just change it from up and down. And one of the packages I posted went astray. It's like go astray means get lost. So here's this exercise which you should do to, how can I say, master it. So you could say, here you just need to choose the correct collocation. For example, the first one probably you have decided correctly that it is a quick, yeah, glance because we use glance with quick. So next here is just a great story, like a day out, so you just need to pay attention and feel it. For example, the first one, as the train moved slowly, but then it soon picked up speed, right? And here again, you need to find out collocation mistakes. Like let's take the speedy train. We say fast train, right? Even though it's more expensive. So this is it. And I also want to recommend one final thing, which is to make up a kind of a short story or make your own sentences, write down definitions for these words. Otherwise, you may not remember them for a long time. So the practicing is the best way, and making mistakes is a part of it. See you in the next lessons. Have a good time.